Hi guys, VC10 Aviation here, and today I'll be making a model airport update for London Heathrow. So this will be the September airport update for London Heathrow. We have got the slight change happening with the airport updates. We're going to have, instead of a monthly airport update, we're going to have two airport updates in 1 month. Hopefully, that will just hopefully stop their sort of delays and stuff like that. So we'll start off with two airport updates. That will be with both of London Heathrow and London Gatwick. And then moving on to next year, we'll have 3 airport updates, and that will be the new temporary airport. And then eventually, hopefully, when London City Airport starts, then we will go to the back to the 3 airport updates in a month. Sort of thing. I think that's probably a better schedule as well. So we got the British Airways A321 heading out to Manchester. Emirates A380 in the Sustainability Library or the Environment Library. This is heading out to Dubai, and it came in from Dubai. And then we've got the Lufthansa A321. This is heading out to Frankfurt. It came in from Frankfurt. Munich bound A321. This is the Crane Protection Germany Library, so this will be an A321-100. And this came in from Munich, and it'll be heading out there, as I mentioned earlier. Swiss A220 in the Art Library. There is a pronunciation for this, but unfortunately I can't really pronounce it, to be totally honest. So that will be heading out to Zurich. I've seen this aircraft for myself. Got the Air India 777 300ER arrived in from Delhi, and it will head out to Mumbai. There will be another one of these. I hope to get Lima, Quebec, because I flew that last year from Mumbai to London, and that was in February 2020 before COVID. We've got the British Airways 747-400 or British Asia Airways 747-400. This will be heading out to that's just literally going to be awaiting departure out to Nairobi. And then we've got an Icelandair 757 in the 80 Years of Icelandic Aviation Library, and that will be heading out to Reykjavik. So that concludes part 1. We'll be now moving on to part 2. I would like to apologise about the lighting. It's kind of been raining today. It's also kind of, the sun is trying to come out as well, so it might sort of, that's how the lighting might change throughout the video. So I do apologise about that. The lighting might not be as good, but yeah, hopefully, yeah. So you may notice that. So yeah. So that's part 1. I'll see you in part 2. Hi guys, welcome back to part 2. So we got not a lot of departures. We got this one 747-400 of British Airways. That is heading out. This is the One World 747, and this will be heading out to Lagos. And then we've got the you might notice some aircraft in the background here. We've got, I'm going to make this a temporary Virgin Orbit 747-400. But yeah, I haven't yet found the, it's not yet been modified. So it's only going to be a temporary Virgin Orbit 747, because this is like a REM model. And plus it's not the right aircraft, or it's not in the right library either. So this is why it's not going to be sort of like a full-on Virgin Orbit 747. Hopefully someone releases it, so it'll be like a temporary model until then. And then we've got the ERJ 135. That's heading out to, let's say that's going to make a positioning flight out to Farnborough actually. Yeah. And then we've got this 747 here. This is not normally meant to be in the airport updates, but it's awaiting to be made into a Cargolux 747. So, and then we've got the RAF F4 Phantom, which is a gate guard. This is a FGR2 Phantom. So yeah, so that's that. We've got the cargo centre as well. I'm hoping to make some ULD storage thing for these because it looks a bit like a mess. Yep. So yeah, we've got some other stuff here going on at the cargo centre as well. We've got Delta Golf as well. This is not the Heathrow Concorde, but I have one in acting as the Heathrow Concorde, which is Alpha Bravo. I do hope to get that model in the future, but it's not a priority for me at the moment. Then we've got a bit of a throwback to 2019, where British Airways celebrated its 100th birthday. So I thought I'd do a throwback and have the retro photographs being taken here at London. So this is the sort of line-up for the photo shoot sort of thing. What they did with the 747. So I don't know if it's in the correct order, but yeah, I don't really care. But so there we are. So I just thought I'd recreate that moment. Yeah, it is missing an A320. I don't yet have an A320, a regular A320 Arrowhead one. So I do not have that in my collection, unfortunately, at the moment. But hopefully I'll get one in the future, and I'll probably try and recreate it then. So, and I think that aircraft was Yankee Charlie that actually was in the photo shoot itself. So yeah, that's the retro libraries. So I just thought I'd showcase those because I've got all sort of 4 of the retro libraries. And then we've got the Swiss A220 300 arrived in from Zurich. A Swiss A220 100 arrived in from Geneva. Air France E170 arrived in from Paris. SAS CRJ 900 LR arrived in from Oslo. Royal Brunei Boeing 787-8 heading out to Brunei, but that will head out later because it currently sits in the remote stand, I think during the day or something like that, or for a little while, and it will head out later on. And then we've got the Gulf Air 787 heading out to Bahrain. British Airways 747 heading out to New York. American Boeing 787 heading out to Charlotte. That will, I think it's meant to get 777s, but I'm not too sure. But that's, yeah, I do not have a 777-200ER yet, but yeah, we'll have that heading to Charlotte. American 767 heading out to Chicago O'Hare. And we'll finish up with the Iberia A330-300 heading out to Madrid. So that concludes the airport update. So I hope you have enjoyed sort of the airport update. I hope you enjoyed the interesting sort of British Airways 747 movements as well. I thought I'd make it a little bit more interesting, as well as I thought I'd add sort of the iconic 100th year British Airways celebration photo shoot as well, which they did with an A319 and an A320. As I said earlier, I do not have that model in my collection, so it's a little bit inaccurate, but I thought I'd try my best to recreate it, just to showcase my British Airways 747-400 retrojets, or my British Airways retrojets collection. So yeah, as well. So I'll finish the video with the One World Boeing 747. So I hope you have enjoyed this airport update, and thank you very much for watching. So the Heathrow airport update will be in October of of 2021. So yeah, the airport updates now will hopefully be on Fridays as well. So, and then hopefully there'll be another video, and then it'll be another airport update. So hopefully 2 to 3 weeks. I'll keep hopefully that time schedule. It probably most likely be every 2 weeks. So the next airport update will be London Gatwick in 2 weeks' time. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.